Have you ever played hide and seek in your house and felt like you might get lost in all the rooms? Now imagine playing hide and seek inside a giant maze so big that no one ever finds the way out. And oh, inside that maze, there's a scary monster waiting. Yikes! What would you do? Run away? Or be brave and go face it? Today, we're going to meet a hero who did just that. His name is Theseus, and his story is one of the most famous adventures from Greek mythology. Theseus was a young hero from Athens, a city in ancient Greece. He wasn't a god, but he was super strong, really smart, and always wanted to protect his people. Some people even said he was the son of Poseidon, the god of the sea. Pretty cool, right? Theseus didn't have magical weapons like Zeus's thunderbolt or Hermes' winged sandals. Instead, he carried a regular sword and his bravery. That was his real superpower. He kept going even when things got scary. And just like superheroes today, he wanted to save his friends and make life better for his city. One of the most famous adventures of Theseus was in Crete, an island far from Athens. There was a huge maze there called the Labyrinth. And at the very center of this maze lived the Minotaur, a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. Every year, kids from Athens were sent into the maze, and sadly, they never came back. Theseus said, "Enough! I will stop this monster!" So he sailed across the sea to Crete. Luckily, a princess named Ariadne wanted to help him. She gave him a ball of string. Ariadne said, "Tie one end at the entrance and unroll it as you walk. That way, you can find your way back." Theseus stepped into the dark maze, string in hand. Twist, turn, left, right, until suddenly, there it was, the Minotaur. The monster charged with a mighty roar, but Theseus fought bravely. After a tough battle, he defeated the Minotaur. Then, following the string, he found his way out of the maze and led the others to safety. Athens was free, and Theseus became a true hero. Have you ever felt like you were stuck in a puzzle, like a really hard math problem, or a maze on paper, or even figuring out the rules of a new game? That's kind of like Theseus in the labyrinth. Instead of giving up, he looked for a clever trick, like the string, to help him solve the problem. Just like you might ask a friend, a parent, or a teacher for help, Theseus listened to Ariadne's idea. Heroes don't always win by being the strongest. They win by being smart and working with others. Now let's think about mazes in real life. Did you know that nature makes mazes too? Take your brain, for example. It's full of twisty paths called neurons. Messages travel along them like tiny sparks of electricity, helping you think and move. It's like a little labyrinth inside your head. And have you ever seen an ant colony? Ant tunnels are a real-life maze underground. The ants don't get lost because they leave behind smells, like invisible strings that guide them home, just like Theseus's ball of string. Even scientists use mazes today to test memory. They put little mice in mazes to see how well they remember the paths. So the labyrinth isn't just a myth. It connects to real science about how creatures, even humans, find their way. Okay, now imagine the future. Instead of string, what if Theseus had a robot drone flying above the maze, sending him a map to his watch? Or what if he had virtual reality glasses that showed glowing arrows pointing the way out? In fact, scientists are building robots right now that explore mazes, kind of like mini Theseuses. These robots can go into dangerous places, like collapsed buildings, to find people who need help. And astronauts exploring other planets might use robotic helpers to guide them through caves or tunnels on Mars one day. So the story of Theseus isn't just old. It reminds us that courage, problem-solving, and teamwork are skills that will always matter, even in the future. So what did we learn from Theseus today? He showed us that being brave doesn't mean charging ahead alone. It means being smart, listening to others, and never giving up in the middle of a tough puzzle. Next time you feel like you're stuck in your own little maze, remember, there's always a way out. Thanks for joining me on this adventure through myth and science. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and maybe even keep a ball of string handy, just in case. Bye, friends.